Hello everyone. I know it's been okay, so subscribers, let me explain myself. Can I just explain myself? Don't cuss me. Hear what I'm saying? I know it's been 5 days since I last did a reading, but please understand that I have exams and I have to go to work, I have all these things I have to juggle, right? So like I'm still putting in time for you guys, but that was the delay as to why it's been 5 days since I've done a reading. 5 to 6, I don't know. Take it or leave it. But also this is a pick a card reading on um how does the person that you're thinking of feel about you right now. It could be a romantic relationship, or it could be a platonic relationship, meaning a platonic connection. So a sister, a brother, a mom or dad, a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend, a girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, I don't know, whoever. But I'm going to try and read it in as many ways as I can. We have 3 piles today. So the 10 of Swords is pile number 1. The 5 of Pentacles is pile number 2. And the 3 of Wands is pile number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do this. Let us do this. Okay, pile number 1, we have the 10 of Swords. So, okay, some of you have recently gone through a change, but it's like a transformational change. So however you are now, you are this way because something dramatic, but it was something, I shouldn't say dramatic, I should really say traumatic. I feel like you guys have been through some traumatic experiences, and now it's kind of changed your personality a bit, but I think it's for the better. So you've kind of gotten rid of old traits that no longer serve you, or you know old ways of being where people used to take advantage of you. You're just done with it, you're not doing it no more, is done with. So there's just this change of character, and this person feels like they see this, they're observing it, like, okay, cool. Pile number 1, it has changed into this, not changed, I want to say more evolved into this new person that has good boundaries and respects themselves now. Because for some of you, I feel like this person may have, disrespected you in the past a lot, and you was like, okay, let me give them a second chance, let me give them a third chance, let me give them a fourth chance, and every time they've been taking the mickey, and you're like, you know what, there's only so much chances you can get, yeah, because now I look like Boo Boo the Fool. You've made me look like Boo Boo the Fool how many times? I'm not doing this no more. And this could be in a relationship, but it could also be like a friendship, a connection, where this person just keeps disrespecting you, and you're just like, you know what, you're done, you're done. And then for some of you, it may not be that this person has done anything to you, but as soon as some of you, this could be a new connection, and the way that you speak to this the way that you speak to this person, they can tell that you've gone through some stuff. They can tell that people have betrayed you. They can tell that you've gone through a very rough time, and they're kind of like, okay, this person has rise through the ashes, and you kind of give the impression that you don't really need anyone, and they're just kind of like, okay. It's gonna be hard to make a connection with pile number 1 because they already don't really trust anyone, and they already have their guard up. So and it's not like they don't feel like you're making them pay for what past people have done to you, but it's more of a vibe of like, how am I gonna become close friends? Because they do understand that you've been through a lot, so they're not putting any blame on you. They're just like, because of the situation, it's hard to get close to you. It's hard to be in a relationship with you, or for some of you, it's just hard to have a close connection with you. Some of you don't know, but I feel like there's a lot of people talking about you, and it's behind your back, and this person has heard people speak about you, but they haven't confronted you about it because they're just like, you know what, that's not right. Like, why are people sitting here talking about pile number 1? And pile number 1 don't know nothing. And if I say something, You know, I'm the tramp that said something and ruined everyone's relationship when they're being fake to pile number one anyway. So you have someone that's kind of in the middle. They're kind of like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do now, because I should keep it real with pile number one. But if I expose everyone who's been speaking bad about pile number one, then I'm the bad guy. So it's like they're in a bit of a pickle. So that's for some of you, you know. Some of you, I feel like this person, so many stories, I don't know what's going on. Some of you, this person has betrayed you and they're finding it hard to be open about it. So some of you may have caught this person like, okay, you actually did something ruined, and they're like, no, it didn't happen like that. What had happened was, and you're like, no, I know what happened. You don't need to lie. If you're going to speak to me, you better tell the truth. And they're just like, no. And they're basically trying to remix what actually happened when it didn't happen like that. And you're just kind of like, you know what? If you can't tell the truth, we're done. And even if you told the truth, we're still done, because you obviously don't respect me. That could be romantic or platonic. But then for some of you, this person, they have done something wrong. Or they've said something to you where the two of you, it's like you're giving each other silent treatment now. One person or the other person's giving each other silent treatment. And that's for some people. I don't know where I was going with that. Some of you, someone did something wrong and the other person's giving them silent treatment because of it, okay? And then there's another situation where this person's done something wrong to you and they don't know how to tell you. And you don't know. You think everything's fine between you and them, but they've kind of betrayed you in a sense and they don't know how to tell you, because they really value their connection with you, and they feel like if they tell you, you're going to be quick to say, yeah, we're done. Like, you won't be forgiving at all. So I don't know what they did, but that's for some of you. Some of you, they kind of feel like what you say to them can be quite hurtful, and you don't realize. I'm not trying to send for no one, but yeah, what you can sometimes say some hurtful things to them, and they feel like you don't realize. And you know, I feel like they don't want the connection to end, but they're like, could you speak to me a bit nicer? Because I'm not speaking to you any type of way. I'm trying to make this work. So if there's been like a communication error and you feel like, why is there a communication problem? I don't understand. For some of you, it could just be a situation where you have different communication styles and the person thinks that you're rude, like you're blatantly rude, and they don't want to speak to you. So that could be a reason. And if for some of you, it's the other way around, where like their person knows that the way they speak to you is very rude. So you're just like, yeah, I'm not talking to you until you can find some manners. Because who are you talking to? Whose girl child are you talking to like that? Whose boy child are you talking to like that? Because it's not me. I come from someone, yeah? Don't speak to me like that. Have manners. So some of you kind of, I'm not talking to you because you don't know how to speak. You don't know how to speak to people with respect, yeah? So from you don't know how to speak to people with respect, don't speak to me. Literally. So I don't know what you guys thought about. So it's like two groups of people. Like for some of you, you personally know this person and they've done some messed up things and it's their silent treatment. There's we're done. And then for some of you, it's a thing where this is a new person that's observed that you've gone through some really horrible stuff and they're scared that the connection with you is going to be very hard to. It's very hard to make a strong connection with you because you just think everyone's out to get you. So there's that. I didn't want to send for no one, but that's just the energy I'm getting. Okay. So much. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. Okay, and then what I kind of get from that is I was getting past energy in the first place. I was getting this is someone that's betrayed you guys or done something wrong to you. So if you're in that category of people, this person wants to apologize. They may apologize very soon. Because they don't like the awkwardness between you guys. So I think for some of you, they know what they've said is horrible. They know that they've betrayed you. So they're going to be like, okay, baby, I'm sorry. Give me another chance. You know, give me another chance. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just trying to express myself. I'm sorry that you took it in a horrible way, but I don't want us to be in a horrible vibe, you know, that I want us to be cool. So there's that. Whether you guys accept this person's apology or not is up to you, but literally, that's what it is. Some of you, because this person knows that you may have been betrayed by past people, they're going to keep the connection quite light. They don't want to put so much heavy love towards you. So if this is a romantic partner, they're not trying to like love bomb you or be like, oh baby, and all them type of stuff. I don't know. So they're not trying to do all that, you know, because they feel like you're going to get scared and be like, oh my gosh, no, you're doing something weird. You're doing what my ex was doing, love bombing me. And I know that's a red flag and you think I don't know and I know. So like they feel like if they do something that's a bit too romantic, you're going to be like, yeah, that's weird. Because why are you doing that so early? Do I know you? Did I know you for that long? We've only been speaking for 2 months and you're coming with this lovey-dovey language. The way you're behaving is how people are supposed to behave in 2 years. What is that? That's suspicious. Some of you are just kind of like, you're really trying to observe any red flags and you're not dealing with no one. If you see one red flag, you're like, you're done. Like, some of you are just at that stage because you are tired of people disrespecting you. You're like, no one's disrespecting me anymore. That's done now. That chapter's done because no one's doing it. So this person, as I said, some of you have a really strong, have really strong boundaries and they're just like, okay, I just need to keep it cute and keep it light. I can't come with King of Cups energy or Queen of Cups energy because I know this person's going to think it's too early for me to come with that. So I need to tread lightly. So I'm going to have to come with Page energy. That's the safest route. I can't do Knight of Cups energy. They'll still get suspicious. They might think that, I'm for the streets if I do Knight of Cups energy, because I'm telling you guys, the Knight of Cups is very flirty, but he or she's like, let me do Page of Cups because I'm not trying to make pile number one suspicious. Okay. Some of you, you come across as very light. So that was some of you that, it's like a group of people, I don't know. There's some of you that, where I just explained, quite damaged. We're all damaged in a sense. We're all healing from something. But this person can observe that some of you are coming across as quite fragile and the person's like, let me just keep it cute because I don't want it to run away. Boom. But then there's some of you that actually have this light energy, this energy, this, shake it off type of energy. Like, we're not going to worry about the past. That was the past. But you still remember, but you're like, nah, like I'm not trying to carry that dirty negative energy with me. I'm trying to be positive. So like when this person sees you, they think, oh my gosh, you're so lighthearted and sweet and outgoing. If you didn't tell me what you've been through, I wouldn't have known that you've been through all that. It's amazing how you can keep a smile on your face and be so happy, even though you've been through like a hard time. So some of these people that you're asking about, they're very amazed that you're still able to find joy and happiness even though all these horrible things have happened to you. So that lets me know, guys, that you guys are soldiers, because only soldiers can do that. So big up your ting, big up yourself. Yes. Some of you, they really like your physique, they love your body. Some of you may go to the gym a lot, or you're just very healthy, and that's people can really, this person can really see that when it comes to your physique. So there's that. Some of you may be animal lovers, and this person picks that up. Also, guys, be careful. Be very careful. Let me tell you why. Because this is a rabbit or is a bunny, yeah. And I'm pretty sure in certain cultures, rabbits kind of represent fertility. So represent abundance as well. But I'm pretty sure it's strong on the fertility. So this person may, because some of you is this thing where you keep leaving this person and then you're in a relationship with them, then you're not in a relationship with them, you're in a relationship with them, then you're not in a relationship with them. And some of you, it could have only happened once where you gave them one chance, they messed up, you said, meh, I'm not talking to you no more. But now they're like, okay, cool. So maybe if like we create a soul, then, you won't leave me. So just be careful, guys, because I think I've said this in previous readings as well. Like, there's people out here trying to get people pregnant, and not for the reasons that you should really do it, because okay, you guys you guys realize you love each other, you're just stable already, and you're like, okay, let's bring a soul into this life so we can enjoy them and live happy. No, that's not the reason. They will want to like have children with you so that you don't leave them. And I really don't think that's a good enough reason to have children. I feel like you should have them because you want them. how are you going to do it to trap another person? I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense, and that's not fair on the child. But yeah, anyways, I'm just let's get that energy out because we don't want that energy up in here. But for some of you, that could be a situation. For some of you, okay, very sorry. Some of you may have gone through a miscarriage or an abortion. I really don't like talking about these stuff, but it might resonate with someone out there. And this person feels like you're going through a hard time because of that. So there's that. And then for some of you, you're just very highly fertile, and this person they feel like you're very fertile. Like I just want you to know that. So there's that. Don't know why they'd think that. Everyone's situation is different, but you know. Whew. Okay. Be very careful, guys, because if this is a past person, you see how this rabbit is running, like rushing. They're trying to rush back to you. So it's like as soon as I feel like they've taken the Mickey and you've cut them off, and you're like whatever, but they're on their way back with sorry what it was. And I don't know if you guys are trying to hear that, but that's what it is. So, you know, get ready for that. I'm really hearing big apology, let's try again. But in terms of being genuine with it, I don't know of it being genuine. As I said, if this is someone that hasn't betrayed you and they know that you've been through stuff, then they're just coming with like energy. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people in the past that have taken the Mickey. They're going to come back just to do the same thing again. Okay. It's not, they're just going to... Anyways, they're coming with an apology to sort it out, but I don't see it being genuine so far, but let's continue. So we have the Hierophant reversed, okay? So, some of you, this person did you wrong. They did you so wrong. Be it friend, lover, family, okay? They did you wrong, and they now feel that you are no longer committed to them. You're like, okay, you know what? You're done. I can't be committed to you anymore because you don't know what that is, obviously. Because what do? Betray people. I don't need that type of energy around me. I don't. So they know that they messed up, and they want... I feel like some of you did have this Hierophant energy with them, like you was loyal to them, you had their back, you know, and now you're just like, no, I'm not doing that no more because you never did that for me. And they know this, so they're just kind of like, okay, cool. They don't know how to take the L, guys. They don't know how to take the loss, so they feel like they have to come back and sort it out. This person is watching you. Yeah, heavy on the watching. They're watching you. It could be in person, could be in social media, but they're watching. And it's a bit creepy, but you know, all they can do is watch you, because I feel like a lot of you aren't speaking to this person. And those of you that are speaking to this person and they haven't really done anything wrong to you, they're just observing you very heavily. They're like, what's she gonna do now? What's he gonna do now? Because as I said, they don't want to mess this opportunity up with you, you know, like you're such a lovely person, and they want you to have a solid connection with them, you know. They want to be committed to you and vice versa, but they just feel like you don't feel that comfortable with them yet. So all they can really do is watch you and see where it goes. And then there are the people who you guys cut off because they betrayed you or did some horrible stuff, and they're watching you because that's all they can do, because you're not going to physically see them again, well, for now anyway. You're just kind of like, no. So all they can do is watch you on social media or watch you, you know, leave your house. I don't know, stalker energy, stalker alert, you know. Some of you, this person is really obnoxious, because the purple in this card gives me like third eye energy and is reversed, which means the person's third eye is a bit closed. No, it is closed. So it's giving me like, I don't know what I did. Like, are you serious? You don't know what you did? So some of you feel like, I don't need to explain to you what you did because you know what you did. So don't act stupid. And then some of you kind of like, you did this, and they're like, I don't think that I did anything wrong, and you're like, are you serious? I just told you what you did wrong. So they're just acting very oblivious and silly, and that's making the connection worse for you, because you're just like, there's no way. You're either taking the mickey out of me, or you're just slow, and I can't deal with either one. So yeah, okay. So this person may not feel very you kind of make this person feel like they're not very intelligent. So some of you may be very intelligent people, and you kind of have associated yourself with someone who's not, and they're feeling some type of way about it. So there's that. But what can you do if you're an intelligent person? You're an intelligent person. What am I supposed to do? Dumb myself down for you? No, I ain't doing that. So there's that. There was something else I was gonna say. Yeah, this person is behaving like I don't. So I'm gonna apologize because you want me to apologize, but I don't actually feel like I did anything wrong. You know, that type of energy, and I knew it was that type of energy because I'm not seeing any genuine energy here. You know, there's like two groups here. It's crazy. But yeah, they don't like the change. So you've now have made the change of, I don't want to be committed to you anymore because you're just disrespectful at this point. And they don't like that. They wanted to keep taking the mickey, and you have said no. No. What do I look like to you? You know? Ugh. Then we have low-key play. This, I feel like this is a player. If this is a romantic situation, this person blatantly is a player. They're low-key. But it's reversed. I'm going to explain why it's reversed in a minute. And if this is like a relative or friend, they're just someone that likes to play with your emotions because it makes them feel better about themselves later. I don't know, like this friend or family member, like they kind of have issues. It's like they like to make you feel small, and they like to emotionally manipulate you, and they like to make you feel dumb any chance they can get because they don't feel confident within themselves, like they have issues. And you guys can be like, calm down, you're talking about my mum or my dad out here. Okay, well, guess what? I'm just reading what comes out here in it. If you don't like what I have to say, then I don't know what to tell you. You don't have to watch my channel. It is what it is. But we just speak facts out here in it. I ain't got time to sugarcoat nothing. So yeah, respectfully. You know, so yeah, whether it's a friend, relative, lover, ex-lover, this is someone who is either a player or they just like to manipulate people because it boosts their ego. They operate off the ego, not off the soul. So yeah, and you just said, you know what, I'm tired of this. You're just not gonna be disrespecting me like this. You're not gonna play me like this. Well, I'm talking about past people. I'll get to people that you've just. So the people that haven't betrayed you, I will get to them, but I'm talking about the ones, for those of you where the person has betrayed you. Remember, this is general reading. So, yeah, like, they've been taking the mickey, they've been playing games, and you're just like, you know what? I haven't got time for this, you know? And now you've kind of stopped them from being able to do that. You've either stopped communication with them, you've confronted them and told them, look, I know what you're doing, you need to stop because I'm not having it. And they just can't believe you even said that to them. They can't believe that you would even come to them with that. They thought they could keep playing games and disrespecting you. So they can see that you're just not with you're not with the games, and they need to go away with that. We're not tolerating it out here. We're not tolerating this out here in 2022. We're not doing it. We're not doing this on the 2nd of the 2nd of 2022. We're not doing it. It's done. Yeah. So, okay. This is a timeless reading, but, you know, I'm just saying, on this particular day that I'm recording, it is the 2nd of the 2nd of 2022. So, it's like, 2 kind of gives me that you guys are on the right track. Everything is going where it's supposed to go. Everything's going the way it's supposed to go. And the fact that you're not letting this person disrespect you means you're on the right track. I'm just going to say that. But yeah, they just don't like it, and that's how they're feeling. Like, I can't take liberties anymore. Yeah, this person wanted you not to. This person wanted you to put up with you disrespecting them and not to say anything about it. You know, that's what they wanted. But I feel like some of you exposed them. You might have done it in front of loads of people, or you just said to their face, stop, just stop messing with me. And they're like, no, you're supposed to stay quiet. Like, how dare you? Yeah. I feel like this person has, for some of you, this person has really damaged you. I say that because of the tattoo, because it stays with you for life, right? So this person's done something that you'll never forget in your life. It's like, you actually did that to me. They put you through such a traumatic time. And this is why you're just like, no, I'm not going to let you disrespect me again, because you've already done a lot to me. And I had to do a lot of shadow work to get over that. And you still disrespected me. Like, it's crazy. I know some of you, this person may play an instrument. Some of you, this person may love music. But I feel like they didn't want you. So you see, this card is yellow in the background, and that kind of represents the solar plexus chakra, and that's all to do with like willpower and the strength to do stuff. And you actually finally had the strength to tell them to back off, go away, don't stop it now, don't disrespect me. And they're just like, oh no, like, who am I going to disrespect now, who am I going to bully now, you know? Anyways, to the group of people where, you know, this is someone who hasn't done anything to you, is not even at that situation, and it's someone that's observed people do horrible stuff to you, or they're keeping a secret of other people disrespecting you, they just feel like you don't play no games, you don't do second or third chances no more. So they feel like they have to tread very lightly. They feel like they can't discuss certain things with you. So if you're kind of like, why is this person very quiet? Like, don't they want to speak to me? They don't want to say the wrong thing. They're like, maybe I shouldn't really say that, because I'm not really trying to get on pound number one's nerves. So they feel like they feel like they're walking on eggshells when it comes to you. That's how much they value their connection. They really should respect themselves, but I guess they respect you more than themselves, because they don't want to talk about nothing that could end the connection. Okay, that's what I get with that one. Okay, let's move forward to Snow Angel. The signs are with you already. You guys are just very suspicious people. And I don't blame you, considering what you've been through. You know, Sam, you guys are soldiers. Nobody can tell you nothing. No one can tell you nothing, part number one, okay? Some of you, like, you didn't even really get no help like that when you went through what you went through, and you built yourself up again. So you're like, excuse me if I'm the way I am, but no one helped me when I was building myself back up again. So that's your business. If you don't like it, there's the door. You're not putting up with no foolishness, and this person can see it. And the signs are with you is, for those of you where you're not talking to this person anymore, they can see signs that you're elevating. They can see signs that you're changing. You're not who you was before. Like, you've completely changed, and they're just like, wow. And you now are very stable. So maybe before they felt like they can take the mickey because you wasn't even really a stable person in the first place. That was very rude. Sorry, guys, but I'm just showing you their perspective. This is their perspective, and that's just what it is. That's not what it is, but this is their perception in it. So literally, they felt like you wasn't really stable within yourself, so they could do that. Now they see that you're very stable and you're very low and you have strong boundaries. That I can't do that no more now, because I'm seeing all these signs of pound number one, you know, doing well, and it's just they can't do it anymore. They can't take Mickey. If this is someone that hasn't really done anything to you like that, but they've seen people have done horrible things, it's just a thing where, like, yeah, look, we have black wings here. They know that you have just changed completely. Even if they didn't know who you was before, they can still feel this big transformation vibe. There was something else I was going to say. They are waiting for signs to show that your connection is getting stronger with them. Okay? So if this is a friend, they know that our next friend did something ruined. They don't want to copy that friend. They don't want to accidentally do what that friend did. If this is a new lover, they don't want to do what your ex did. They're like, oh my God, so I need to be careful. If this is a relative that's seen that you're going through stuff like that, I don't want to do what my cousin did to you because I ain't got time for that. I'm not like that cousin. Don't associate me with them. You know, that type of vibe, you know. So there's like, I do not want to be compared to this old person that did you wrong. So like, so they're feeling a bit scared. You kind of scare them, you know. You guys are kind of scary. But I understand this. You guys have to be this way because otherwise people are going to take the mickey out of you. Like, I get it. But if you'd like to read and like, subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. It will be a video sent to you. Boom, boom. Okay, now I'm going to go to pile number 2. Pile number 2, this is if you chose the 5 of Pentacles. So, guys, this person is feeling left out. They're feeling like you said you disappeared. You didn't even say there's the door, because pile number 1 was more of there's the door, leave, you're done. But pile number 2 is more like you just disappeared. You you didn't even say deuces. You just went. You I don't know. You evaporated. You just disappeared. And this person's like, where'd they go? Where did they go? What happened? You know, they just can't okay, I know I'm making it sound a bit like a fairy tale, but literally that's how it feels to them. Like you just disappeared. Some of you could be a thing where you're just out of this person's league. So if it's a thing where you haven't ghosted this person, 'cause I feel like a lot of you actually ghosted this person, but if it's a thing where you're still in contact with this person, they feel like you don't give them enough contact. And also, there's something, I feel like you guys' financial situation is quite good, or is improving, or you're very business woman, men, and this person, they feel like their finances aren't, you know, to the level where yours are. Or if it's not that, they feel like they won't be able to provide for your lifestyle, or they won't be able to give you what you need financially. So this is more in terms of like if it's a lover, they just feel like you're just completely in a different league of your own, and they feel left out. They feel like there's a caliber of men or women that you speak to and they are not in it. So there's like, okay. If this is like a friend, this may be a friend that you stopped speaking to, or it's a friend that you don't contact much and they're feeling some type of way about it. They're like, I thought we're supposed to be friends. Why are you not messaging me a lot? Like, that's just a bit rude. I feel like that's a bit rude. Some of you... some of you, it may not be anything to do with that, but this person may feel like you're going through a really hard time right now. Could be financially, you're going through a hard time and they're witnessing it and they're feeling sorry for you when it comes to that. Some of you may not like to, you know, people feeling pity for you, but for a lot of you, this person is feeling pity for you when it comes to your financial situation. And for some of you, it may not be financial, but they're feeling pity when it comes to you yourself. Like they feel like you feel left out, or you feel broken down, or you feel alone. There's that type of vibe, and they don't really want you to feel like that. They feel kind of, you know, upset. So some of you where the person seeing you go through a hard time, whoever they are, and they want to help you come out of that either physical state, emotional state, mental state, or they want to improve your financial situation because they feel sorry for you because they feel like your financial situation isn't that great. And these are people that mean you well, but then if that's not really your personal story, then guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking a bit weird because it's kind of like, it's almost giving they're kind of jealous because you're making more money than them, and they're upset that you may want to associate yourself with someone of a higher social status or a higher financial status. I don't know what you call it, right? They want you all to themselves, so they didn't really want you to be looking for anyone else like that. So if this is a friend, they feel like you're going to go find a richer friend, or, you know, a friend that is more stable. If this is a lover, same thing. They think you're going to find a better lover. And just because you have more money doesn't make you a better person, right? But the way this person thinks is like, you think that if someone has more money or then better social status, then they're better than the person you're thinking of. And you guys may not necessarily think like that, but that's what this person thinks that you think. But yeah, there's that. So that's pretty sad. I feel like there's been a lot of changes throughout your connection with this person, but I think it's taken a bit of a hit. It's gone down. It hasn't improved, and what it's really done is affect their self-esteem really bad. And then for others of you, it's the fact that this person feels like your self-esteem has gone down because of your financial situation. So that's like two different groups as well, if we really think about it. But yeah. Okay. Then we have the six. Oh, they can wait. There is the Six of Pentacles reverse. So this person may be trying to message you and contact you, and you're just ignoring them. But yeah. And then for some of you, you're just not giving your time and energy to this person anymore. I feel like there was a time where you gave so much energy to this person, and now you're kind of like, you know what, I kind of need to put that energy into myself. I kind of need to build myself. I can't be giving you all my energy, because then I'm going to be running on E, and then I'm going to just crash. So you're just like, no, I'm not investing in you anymore. I'm not giving you all my time. I'm going to focus on me, focus on and some of you kind of like, I'm sitting there giving you all my time when I need to focus on my career. You're done. You're lucky you even got 2 minutes of my time. I gave you all my time. Some of you gave this person a lot of money, and you're like, how is it I've given you all this money and you're still broke? Why didn't you invest some of the money I gave you? Like, why didn't you use that money to go get a job? Like, are you taking the mickey? So some of you kind of like, I gave you money to improve your situation, and you're violating me because what did you spend it on? What did you spend it on? Foolishness. You spent it on liabilities, not assets. So look now. Now you're still broke. And what do you think this is? You think I'm the cash cow to be giving you money every 5 minutes? You're done. So some of you, it was your actual time where you're like, I've given you all my time, I'm not doing it anymore. And for some of you, it was your actual money. Like, you've been giving this person money, and looking after them. You're like, you know, I'm not doing it anymore. You're done. What do you think this is? Who do you think this is? Sugar mamas, sugar babies, sugar daddies? No, we're not doing that here. I'm looking for a partner to build with. I don't need one that's going to just be scrounging off me. So yeah, some of you is that situation. Some of you, this person, if you are in a financially tough situation, this person, like, they want to give you like help. So it could be financial help again, because we've got 2 pentacles. And you're just like, no, I'm fine. I don't need your help. I'm good. I'm stable within myself. And they're just like, why are you so proud to accept my money? And you're just kind of like, no, it's not about being too proud. It's that I feel like I can build myself, you know. I don't want to keep using your money to build myself. I don't want to do that. I don't want people to feel like I owe them. So you just kind of, the person perceives you as struggling and trying to prove a point of, I can sort myself out. I don't need to take anything from you. So some of you, this person feels like you're just a bit proud when it comes to them helping you. And that could be financially, or it could even be like time. Like, the person may want to call you to be like, are you okay? Is everything fine? And you're just airing their calls. You're not listening. You're not calling them back. And they're just like, I'm trying to help you. Like, why are you ignoring me? So yeah, they think it's because of pride, because your situation isn't that great right now. But there's that. And yeah, and some of you, it was a completely different situation where this person's been taking all your time, all your money, and you're like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm actually running away from you, because how can you be so comfortable asking me for money every 5 minutes? It's not even like you ask me the 1 or 2 or 3 times. You're asking me all the time. Like, do you have no shame? Like, I feel like that's a situation for some of you. You're not being harmonious anymore, because 6 is reversed. You're like, no, I'm not doing this harmony thing, because when I do that, you're the one that gets my money. I've had to sacrifice now. Now I have no electric, or I wanted to buy this and now I can't buy it. Like, what do you mean? This is my money. Like, I shouldn't have to be feeling like this. So there's that. And you're a big man. Why am I paying for you? Like, are you not embarrassed? So, you know, or you're a big girl. Really? You know? And we have the King of Pentacles. See, I told you, like, we have the King of Pentacles. This is you guys. This is the person. So for some of you, because this is 2 completely different situations. For some of you, is a thing where you're the one that has a lot of money, and it's like your business is improving, and your finances are improving. and your career's improving. So this person can see that, yeah, you're someone that's gonna end up making a lot of money. And if you, and some of you already are making loads of money, but they just know that whatever your financial situation is now is just going to improve over time. Like, you're just hella abundant, financially speaking, anyway. So, yeah, like, that's how they feel about you. But I don't like that, because that just, it makes me feel like they want to, because I'm not, pentacle, like, you just, all you view this person at, all they view you as, part number 2, yeah, is the cash cow. You're the one that has all the money, so I can use you for money. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. And because these 2 cards are negative and there's only 1 positive card, that means overall the vibe is a negative vibe, is a very low vibrational vibe, which gives me the message of, you just want to use people for their money. It's not even like, oh, congratulations, you have loads of money. It's, oh, congratulations, you have loads of money, but I need to use it. And then there's also like, I'm going to use your money and I feel some type of way because I don't make as much money as you. Like, babe, bro, swear out, innit? So if you are more of the feminine energy, you are emasculating this person. That's how they feel. They feel like you have emasculated them. They're the one that should be making all the money, because they're the masculine energy. And why are you sitting here making all the money? That's embarrassing. But it's kind of like, this person's a boss, male or female. Like, they're a boss. So, okay, what's that got to do? So what? They shouldn't be a boss because you feel some type of way about your financial situation. That doesn't make no sense. Anyways, they're bitter about it. For some of you, they're bitter. And then for those of you that was in the other situation where this person, they feel that they want to help you. This person wants to save you. So for those of you where your financial situation isn't that great, this person wants to be Captain Saver. You know, they want to be like, okay, let me look after you, let me provide for you, you know. And some of you could be financially like, let me buy this, let me buy that. And then for some of you, it could actually be like, let me be there to support you emotionally and mentally. Let me hear what you have to say and let me look after you, you know. I don't know why I did this. We ain't babies out here, but it's that kind of vibe. Like, they want to look after you. And I feel like you guys are like, you need to calm down. I'm a big woman, yeah? Don't be coming to me with, or you're like, I'm a big man. I don't need you to be looking after me. I can look after myself. And they're just like, why are you being like that? Like, let me do it. So, you know, this person has like strong masculine energy, be it male or female. So, yeah. Cool. Okay, I had another message. Someone has an issue with your dad. Don't ask me what it. Okay. Some of you, this person feels like there's an issue between the 2 of you because your dad got involved. If it's not your dad, it's your uncle, it's your brother, it's your male cousin, it's some male vibe that's got involved. But I don't know, King of Pentacles does give me dad energy. It's like a male figure in your family or friends who's has a very dominant energy, and they feel like they've come in between you two's connection and like they've ruined it basically. So some of you, this person has an issue with that. Yeah. Some of you, this person may think that you're giving this man all your money and this is why you're broke and ha ha ha. Like, what are you doing? That was a message for one particular person, I think, but that went a bit too deep. But anyways, I'm getting the vibe of there's like a male in the equation that has caused this isolation to happen, or for the finances to go down. But yeah. Okay. Some of you, they kind of feel like all you care about is money and business. Now, baby, I've been accused of this too. I'm a Taurus though. Okay, like, if you have no money, how are you going to survive? I'm not saying money is the end all and be all and that's what you must focus on, but people are ridiculous if they think that you're not supposed to make sure your finances are in check. I don't really get it. But then I'm an earth sign, so I'm gonna say that, right? But this person feels like you're so focused on getting to the bag, building yourself. Like, there's other stuff that matter, and it's just like, okay, bro, what's this? I personally think they're just saying this because their bag isn't looking like yours, but it is what it is. Then you have Vishnu balance in reverse. So basically, some of you just, I don't like this. I was supposed to go to this card, but let me go back to this card quick. Some of you, like, this person's looking at, like, because I can see his watch, and I don't normally see his watch in this. Is it watch? Yeah, he's wearing a watch. I don't think I've noticed that properly. But it's kind of like, this person's watching, what's that thing? They're watching how much your clothes are worth, or your jewelry, or your accessories. And it's like, why are you so worried about that? Like, oh, it's giving jealousy. It's giving jealous, you know? It's giving jealous. And they need to sort it out because I don't get it. Anyways, Vishnu balance. It's a hater. It's a hater. They're trying to say, okay, for those of you where your financial situation is actually okay, because remember, this is two different groups. This is a situation, if you're in a situation where your financial situation is okay and you're financially stable and there's no issues, is a thing where this person feels like their connection with you is unbalanced because now you've lost your mind, because now you have all this money, now you think you're somebody. Okay, first of all, part number 2 was always someone. Don't do that. Secondly, okay, just because you're not getting all their time, now all they care about is money and they've lost their mind. Okay, like, this person's a hater. It's a hater. Like, get your money up. Don't be upset because your money is not where it's supposed to be, bro. Don't be hating on part number 2. Like, get with it. Get with it, innit? Vishnu back. So basically, you're just unbalanced because, your connection with them's unbalanced because you now think you're all of that and a bag of chips, yeah. And they're saying that because I personally believe they're the one that's feeling unbalanced because they're intimidated by your success. And they don't have the guts because the solar plexus chakra again, they don't have the guts to do what you do. You multitask. You do like 101 things because I can see, like, because Vishnu has like 4 hands, right? 4 arms, like he's doing so many different stuff, like, so you guys are doing so many different stuff and they're feeling some type of way because they can't even do one. They can't even do something with the one hand, but you can do all 4, maybe even grow a 5th one. Okay, so it's just like, no disrespect to Vishnu, the god. I respect all gods, okay, but I'm just saying, in this situation, like, if you wanted to, you could grow a 5th or 6th arm. Yeah, and they can't even use one because they don't have the confidence to do what you do, you know, like, and instead of celebrating you, they're just hating. Okay, and then for some of you where the person feels like you're too proud to ask for help financially, or, you know, or you're too proud to ask for counselling or anything like that, they've just assumed now that you're just unbalanced and they don't know what to do to help you because they feel like they've tried to reach out to you, they've tried to help you in so many ways and you're just ignoring them, basically. They feel like you're avoiding them because Vishnu, like, his body language, I think, going with the flow, but in this situation you could even interpret it as avoiding. And they may also feel like you're pretending to have a good time, but really you're quite miserable. They might even be trying to say, oh, like, you're not even really that happy. You just make out that you're happy, but you're not. Okay. Well, yeah, that's how some of them are feeling. Whether you're in a good place financially and mentally or not, they just feel like you're faking. Whatever you're doing, you're faking, and that's not. However you're making it out to be to the public, that's not really how it is. That's what their hating self is saying. And then we have, I feel like you guys are realists as well. That's what makes this worse. And if you guys aren't accepting someone's help, if you are in a bad place financially, I feel like you guys are like, I don't want to be put in a position where you can chat my name on road and say I owe you money and embarrass me and ruin my reputation. Like, I get it. That's why I'm not even saying to you guys, oh, like, why are you not accepting their money? Like, no, I get it. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to accept someone's help if you don't want to accept their help. You know what I mean? If you know you need help, then maybe go to someone that you kind of trust. And I feel like it's someone that you don't trust. And you're like, why would I ask you for money when you'll go on road and chat me after? You know? So you're probably like, you're not the person to go to. So I would advise you to go to someone you trust, but not this person. Because I feel like intuitively you know not to go to this person for anything. So you should always listen to your intuition. But if you do need help, then you should go to the right people, or get the right resources in order to help you, you know. So I'm not saying just sit there and do nothing, but maybe not to this person, but maybe someone else that can help you guys, okay? Because I care about you guys, alright? But that's if you're in the group of people that are financially not doing that great. And there's no shame in the game, guys. There's no shame in the game. Then we have you miss someone, 29. So this person misses you. I feel like this is a past person. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really getting any new energy from here. Could be wrong, but literally a vibe of this person misses you. They want you back. If this is an ex, they want you back. Some of you, it's not that your financial situation is bad. It could be that mentally and emotionally you're quite low. Like you might have like poor mental health because maybe you recently lost someone. And I'm sorry and condolences if that's happened recently. But this person kind of feel it and they're kind of like, okay, cool. You've lost someone, you're in a really bad place. I just want to help you, not accepting my help. I'm concerned, you know? So there's that. That's what I kind of got with you miss someone in that group of people. But then in the other group of people, is literally like this person misses you and they're just salty now because you're just basically improving your life and they're in the same place that they was 5 years ago. Like, level up, bro. Level up, sis. Don't be in the same place. Come on now. Like, they're in the same place. They didn't want to elevate. They just wanted to do the same thing over and over again. They didn't want to listen to your advice because they thought they knew everything. And now you're leveling up, doing what you need to do. And I was like, there's a problem. But they're just going to make out to everyone around you that, you think you're all of that now, like you're better than them. But really, they're just saying that to hide the pain that they miss you, basically. And then we have the butterfly tails. You guys are changing. You guys are improving. And they just feel empty without you. And it's like, what do you want me to do, bro? Like, you didn't want to level up, so that's where you are in it. Like, get it? Like, come on now. I'm not going to lower myself. You know, I'm not going to... And that's rude. Let me say it in a better way. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing for you. I'm not an idiot gal. I am not a fool man. Okay? So, yeah. Anyways, we got 2 and 9, which is 29. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you're on the right track. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And they just want to get back together with you. And it's just like, girl, boy, whoever's listening to this, continue doing what you're doing. Do not stop what you're doing for this person. Don't even. Because I just feel like you guys have been working so hard, and I just don't know if you should be taking a step back like that. Like, I'm sorry, but I just feel like this person's not on the same level as you. But then who am I? That's my ego talking. Hold on, let me check myself. I can be very egotistical sometimes, guys. I'm so sorry, because that's not what this channel is about. But let me rephrase that. I feel like you guys are doing very well, and you shouldn't let anything stop you from continuing to elevate and level up and do what you're supposed to be doing, you know? Everyone's path is different, okay? Your path's different to this person's path. If you want to include them in your life, cool, but I just don't think they should be interfering with your finances, with your career growth or anything like that, you know. That's just my opinion. But if you'd like to read and subscribe to my channel for like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. And if you don't know how it works, I just basically send a video to you through email. So yeah, cool. Now we're gonna go to pile number 3. Okay, so pile number 3, we have the 3 of Wands. I just feel like this is a lighter pile, okay? So for some of you, you're actually getting along with this person, like you're friends. You're really okay. So many different situations. So for some of you, you're getting along with this person. Everything's fine, and this person's kind of like, okay, I kind of am expecting more from power number three. So they have high expectations of you. Pressure. No, but seriously, they have high expectations, and they feel like they've been putting. Sorry. They feel like they've been putting a lot into the connection, and they would like that to be reciprocated. So they're waiting for that reciprocity. And yeah, it's just like, I'm waiting. I hope I get what I expect to get, you know. So for some of them, they've been putting hard work in, so they want some you know, something back from you. We're gonna find out what that is. But yeah, some of you, okay, I didn't want to say that. Small number of you. Some of you, it could be a thing where they've been putting a lot of work, so they may want some action back. And the ones is always like an action card to me. So it could literally mean sex, or it could mean like they want some intimacy, something physical in return. May not have to be sexual, but that was the first thing that popped in my head. Or it could just be like they want you to do more stuff for them because they feel like they've been doing more stuff, and you know, they've been doing a lot of things, and they don't feel that you're not going to give it back, but they feel like you're taking very long to give the same energy back that they've given to you, basically. So yeah, they're just like, okay, so I've done a lot for power number three, so let's hope they're going to give the same back here, basically. For some of you, this person is trying to pursue you. So maybe they haven't been able to do a lot of stuff for you, because you probably aren't letting them. But they basically want something from you. So it may be that they want you, like as a lover, they want you, but you're just kind of like, I don't really know about all that, you know. So they're just like, okay, cool, I'm gonna keep trying, and then hopefully I can get power number three, you know. And this could even be in terms of like a friendship, or you know, your connection with a relative. Is literally a thing where they want to try and put more effort into the connection, and or they've been doing this and they kind of want you to give the same back, you know. I think that's fair. But yeah, there was another message I got. For some of you people, this person feels like you've been doing a lot of hard work recently. You've been putting your all into something in particular. It could be a project, could be work. There's something you've been putting a lot of energy into, and they're like, okay, well, guess what? Power number three deserves to get some rewards now, because I've been seeing them bust their back, yeah, to break their back, to do what they need to do. They've been doing it, and they need some results, because that's fair, you know. So some of you, this person's rooting for you. They're like, no, they deserve certain things because they did the most for people, or for whatever they're working hard on. And then for some of you, it's like, I've invested in you, so you need to give back, you know. There's that. Some of you, they feel like it's kind of easy to get along with you. There's not really any issues, you know. You're quite, some of you are quite good at conversation. You kind of give off some of you give off Gemini energy. You're just a very good conversationalist, easygoing, can be friends with a lot of people, you know. Reason I said that is because of the 3, and then the third sign is Gemini, and I fall love like a group of friends, so that's my explanation. But yes. Okay, then we have the 8 of Swords reverse. So yeah, literally, because you guys are really good at conversation, you're really, you know, some of you actually do reciprocate. So sorry, that was so rude. Some of you actually, what this person gives, you give back. And they're like, wow, I actually got back, you know. They're probably not used to that. They're probably used to people taking the mickey out of them, and then you actually said, here, like, I'll give you something back. I'll give you my time, I'll give you my energy. Let's go do something. And they're like, really? I thought this guy was gonna hear me. I thought this girl was gonna hear me. Like, they actually gave me the time of day. Interesting. So yeah, they're just not used to getting back what they put in. So they really enjoy spending time with you. You know, they find you quite fun, quite adventurous, interesting. You know. So that's why we have the Ace of Swords here, because this person, they feel like there's no complications with you. Like you give back, and I get along with you. There's no issues. I'm not confused about anything. I get you. You know, they get it. And okay, that's for some of you. For some of you, this is where it kind of yeah. For some of you, the people that are, so for those of you that reciprocate energy, the person's perfectly fine with you. They're like, I have no problems. They do what they're supposed to do. I do what I'm supposed to do. It's cool. For those of you where the person's still waiting for you to give back to them because they feel like they've put 100 in and you've gave back 1. I don't know. They're just kind of like, what is the problem? Why are you not giving back what I'm giving? For those of you where this person's trying to pursue you and you won't let them pursue you, they're like, why? What did I do? Why won't you let me talk to you? I don't know, that's kind of weird. If someone doesn't want to talk to you, they don't want to talk to you. Like, part number 3 does not have to talk to you, werewolf is. But yeah, this person's very persistent, and like, they just don't understand why you don't want to talk to them, or why you won't let them, you know, take you out or something. If this is a friend, they're like, I want to be a better friend to you, and you're just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like you guys' attention may be elsewhere, so you haven't been able to reciprocate energy back to them, and they're just kind of like, why are you not putting energy into me when I'm putting energy into you, you know? Same with a family member, same thing, whoever this is. I feel like for some of you, this person's getting very annoyed with you. Like, so if you are the group of people that don't reciprocate energy, they're starting to get very angry, because it's just kind of like, why are you doing this to me? I'm giving you all the time of day and you're not giving me any. There's that. I wonder if this is vice versa. You guys can let me know. But yeah, they're just kind of like, what is that? Like, you know? But, and because the card's reversed, I feel like this is suppressed anger, so they're keeping it in. So if you might be like, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, I'm good. But inside, they're burning. They're like, no, I'm not good. Why would you ask me that? Are you dumb? You haven't given me what I want, so yes, I'm gonna get angry. You know, so there is suppressed anger because you're just not reciprocating. Some of you, they think you're playing mind games. So they think you're trying to make them look bad. So that's why they're not really set. This is so complex. Like, this person is like an overthinker. They think that you're purposely not reciprocating energy, or you're taking long to reciprocate that energy. And if they react in a very aggressive way, then it's very easy for you to say, okay, we're not talking anymore. So they feel like you're putting them in a box, or you're putting them in a catch-22 situation, and they don't like it. So yeah, they're just getting very annoyed with you. That's for some of you. Someone needed to hear that. But yeah, some of you, this person literally thinks like you're trying to set them up. And you know what's weird, Panama-Free? I don't feel like you're doing this. I feel like you personally, either you're very protective of your energy and you haven't got time for games, and this person's making you feel a bit weird, so you're like, I need to kind of protect myself. Or 2, you don't want to make yourself look desperate, so you're just like, I'm going to take it a bit slow, you know? Or 3, you actually have things to do. Your life doesn't revolve around this person, and they want like a lot of your time. So like, and then they're getting frustrated because they're like, you're trying to make me seem like some demanding person that needs your time, trying to make me seem like the bad guy, and I'm not even like that. So they feel like you're putting them in a predicament, basically. And it's just like, I don't feel like you guys are doing that, but that's how they feel. And then that's for the one group of people. The other group of people, where this person's happy with you, so that there's not any issues between us. You reciprocate energy, we're good. You know, very simple. Cool. Then we have the world. So I'm getting like very obsessive energy. Like, this person may be very obsessed with you. Pound number 3. So and the world's here because I feel like this person literally views you as part of their world. Some of you literally their world. Like, if this is a lover, they feel like this is the person I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. Like, this is I feel like I'm going to be with this person. So that might be why they demand so much of your energy, because they're like, I'm investing in you for the long term, so treat me correct. That's how they're feeling, you know? So that's the reason why they're very demanding. Some of you just not a lover, if it's like a friend or relative, like that is still the same thing kind of applies. They're like, you're my relative that I'm gonna be with forever. You're my friend that's gonna be there for you forever, you know, till the day I, you know, pass. So like, can you be a good friend? Can you reciprocate? You know. Some of you that already are reciprocating it, because it's two groups of people. It's like some that where the person's waiting for you to give energy back, and then there's some of you that already do it. So you just gotta know which one you're in. And then for those of you that do give the person the same energy back, um, this person feels like, yeah, like this is who I want to be with now. Like I just think we're perfect. Like I'm not confused about where I stand with them. They give me the same energy back. I like it. This person may feel that you're very you're, what's the word? You're very cultured. You know about different cultures, and you've been to multiple places. This person, okay. So if you come from, I feel like you guys come from a country or place that's different to where you actually live. So this person that you're dating could kind of view it like, oh my gosh, like they really love where you're from. Basically, they love everything about your culture. They love you. Like they're very much invested in you in that sense as well. And this person wants to travel. Okay, it's corny. This person wants to travel the whole world with you. Some of you, like, they want to travel. They want to do new stuff, things they haven't done before. Yeah. So there's that. I don't know. You have this person feeling like they're in a fairy tale. I don't know what you did to this person, part number 3, but they're a bit whipped. They're whipped out here. Okay. Some of you, if you are intimate with this person, they really love the sex. They think it's amazing. They're good. They could live with it. They don't have to be with another person. That's how they feel. They will be monogamous. There's no problem there. So that's how they're feeling. That's for those of you that are doing, you know, are reciprocating the same energy that this person's giving you. For those of you that are not, this person wants to make you their world, but you're just not doing what you're supposed to do. That's how they feel. Um, some of you may be very good at science. I don't know what. Some of you may be in a field to do with science, like a nurse or a doctor. There's so many fields that where science is involved, but okay, they something to do with that. They like that. Or they think that you're very focused on that. So okay, very specific message. Someone is taking a career or job related to science or doing something involving research. I don't know, and it requires them to travel across the world or go to a different country to do it. And this person, they really don't want you to leave them. Okay, that was for someone. Someone's got to leave to go somewhere, and then the other person's gonna get upset about it. Okay, I don't know. That's really sad, but you gotta do what you gotta do. If you gotta travel the world, you gotta travel the world. You know, come on. Let me tell you, you best live your life. Okay, 21, 3. I don't know. It's like this person wants to be with you 24/7, but I just feel like they don't understand what space is. Whether you're doing what you're supposed to do, whether you are reciprocating energy to this person or you're not, whatever situation you're in, is like this person wants to be around you 24/7, and it's very unrealistic. You know, like they don't know what space is, and even when you give them space, they're upset about it. I don't know. Then we have Green Man Abundance. You okay? Cool. You guys are very abundant. So when I say that, and you know what's funny? I don't mean abundance financially. You could be very financially abundant. You could be, but that's not the way this person's viewing you. They're viewing you abundant as in like you can go anywhere you want. You know a lot of stuff. You know a lot of information. You're very well traveled. You're very intelligent. You're very, you know, you don't play games with me. You're very straightforward. That's for those of you where they feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like, you're very abundant. You get a lot of stuff. Anything you touch grows. I could build a wonderful life with you. Whether this is romantic or platonic, this person feels like I could be friends with you for life and everything will go well. I could be, you know, you could be my favorite relative and everything will go well. You could be my partner, everything will go well. They just feel like you're just so abundant, and they it's almost like they feel like they need you in their life. If you're not in their life, it's just empty. So wow, okay. It's a lot of energy. Their energy is quite strong. This person might be very intense, you know. Ooh. And because they view you as very abundant, they can see the yellow in the back represents solar plexus chakra. A lot of solar plexus chakra cards are coming out. I think every Gods of Oracle deck, Gods and Titans Oracle deck, I think that's what it is. Every god that's come out has had a yellow background in every deck, and it's like this person in this particular pile, they're doing the most. Some of you might feel like, I'm not gonna lie, pile number 3 is doing the most to get my attention, or they're doing the most in this relationship or friendship. There's a lot. It's because they're like, I just feel like you're very abundant. I feel like I feel like I can have a meaningful conversation. Okay, cool. Some of them, for some of them, conversation is very important, but I could have a meaningful relationship or connection with you. So I'm going to put my all in. I'm going to put 110% in to make sure that happens. So this person is very adamant to be in your life, basically, because you just represent nothing but abundance. So why not? Yeah. And then we have mildew fairy cleanup time. This is where I got a bit weary. This is where I got a bit scared. Okay, because this person is quite obsessive, and I don't think you should be this obsessive. You know, so I had to clarify this twice. Don't tell the other pals, okay? Because they will cuss me out. But listen, it says mildew fairy cleanup time. 1-5, yeah. And I was like, what needs cleaning up? What's going on? I don't get it. You know. I was like, clean up. What needs to be cleaned up? Because part number 3 is seeming pretty amazing right now. I don't get it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's not about pile number 3. This is to do with pile number 3's person internally. So because it is reversed, I feel like this person has gone through a hard time. I feel like they're trying to build their life all over again. They're trying to build from scratch. They're like, I don't really care what's happened in the past. I want to build a new life with pile number 3. Did I say pile number 1? I hope I didn't say that. Pile number 3. I want to build a new life with pile number 3. I don't care what's happened in the past. Yeah. So they're just kind of like, they're kind of looking at you like, oh my gosh, you can change my life. And that's not really fair on you guys, because your life is your responsibility, I feel like, anyway. You shouldn't make another person responsible for your life. But that's how this person feels. Like, I just gotta be with pile number 3, and then everything's gonna be perfect. You know, everything will be fine. If I have my friend, then I'm good. If I have my family relative, then I'm good. If I have my man or my girl, this person right here, then I'm good. And it's like, bro or sis, you should be good regardless whether they're there or they're not. You should be good within yourself. But this person, internally, they don't feel like that. So they're looking at you like you're my savior. Oh, you know, and it's like, that's not really fair. Like, that's not fair. I am a human like you. That's not fair, you know. But yeah, make sure that this person doesn't try guilt trip you, because I'm getting the vibe that this person, they either have done it already, or they're going to, in the future, they're going to try guilt trip you into always being around them, doing things for them, because they feel like you are responsible for what happens in their life. And I don't like that. I don't like that stuff, guys, because that's not right. That will prevent someone else from living their life. And I don't feel like you guys should be prevented from living your life, part number 3. So yeah. They feel like you're not being, some of you that aren't reciprocating the energy, you're not being very harmonious with them. You're not doing what they say. Is irritating. They want you to just kind of clean your act, and you're like, I do what I want. What do you mean? Um, those of you that are getting along with this person and everything seems fine right now, I'm telling you, there's some stuff you don't know about this person. There's some psychological trauma stuff going on, and I'm not making a joke of that. That is very serious stuff. You know what I mean? But there's certain things they may not have told you that they've gone through, and they're kind of expecting a lot from you that you may not be able to provide or give to them. So just be wary of that. You know, it's unrealistic expectations. You know that you can only. I feel like you're gonna try your hardest when you do actually try, and it's not going to be enough for this person. And the reason it's not going to be enough for this person is because they're not putting in the work. They're not putting in the work to look at their shadow side and to sort it out. Because the only person that can really help you 100% is yourself. So, okay, cool. Other people can help you to look deeper into why you feel certain things. But you only can really say and think about why you feel a certain way. So for them to put all that responsibility on you, that's just not right. You know, I don't feel like you guys should have to go through that. So just be careful. And miracle, you see what I mean? They view you like, I don't even want to be disrespectful on this channel. You are a deity. You are a goddess. I don't know. It's like, it's not real. The way they view you is not real. Do you know what I mean? Okay, cool. I always say you guys are goddesses and you guys are amazing. You're queens and you're kings. Yes. But I also understand that you guys have flaws. I have flaws. Everyone has flaws. It's normal. It's fine. This person, if you're doing everything right, they feel like you have no flaws. And you have to fulfill everything that I expect from you. And that's just not fair. Because no one's perfect. You know what I mean? And if you're not kind of doing what they want right now, it's like you're this miracle person that they feel like if they just had you, then their world would be perfect. And it's giving me, no disrespect, but it's giving me psycho. Because what's going on, bro? Is like, come on, you can't be viewing people as miracles and expecting them to make your life perfect. I don't think that's fair on that person. But yeah, you guys just need to be a bit careful with this person because they just have unrealistic expectations of you, and I just don't think it's right. It's not right, you know. But do what you want with that information. If you like to read and like, subscribe to my channel. If you like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. I normally would send a video to you, and that's how it works. Okay, so yeah, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.